What's up, Bass Faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 121, Episode 121, Bet with Juice. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Taco Tuesday. Make tacos, not war. You guys know the vibes. These guys didn't know the vibes yesterday. Going freaking 2 for 5? That's not cool, gents. That's not cool at all. Dalen Lyle, not a single hit, runs, or RBI. Mauricio Dubon did have one. Couldn't finish the job. And then Jordan Walker did not have a single base yesterday. Jordan figured out today because we got a gentleman in front of you that we need you to bring in. So get the job done. Figure it out. And then Ketel Marte did his job, did his thing. And Max Muncy obviously did his thing as well. We need Max tonight to go yabos. We got a 15-game slate. It's a lot of games to be had, a lot of games to talk about, so we'll get locked in very quick. I just want to double check. Muncy did not go yabo yesterday. He just had an absolute freaking savage game, going 3 for 4, 2 for 4, something like that. Like I said, 15 games on the day. We are locked in, ladies and gentlemen, on the notebook for episode 121. Let's get locked and loaded. You got the home run slip right here. We crossed out Mr. Jackson Merrill from the Madres because I don't trust him. Not that I think Zach Gallen's a good pitcher this year, but I don't trust Jackson. Cubs versus Orioles. We're going to skip over that game. It already started. Actually, they're in a rain delay. Good thing we're skipping it. We got Matthew Boyd and Shane Baz on the mound. Wouldn't say it's a pitcher's duel. I just don't trust either batting lineup, the Orioles or the Cubs for that matter. So, skipping it. Not touching it. A's versus Tigers. You got JT Ginn on the mound for the A's and Tariq Skubal on the mound for the Tigers. We're skipping it. Should be somewhat of a pitcher's duel. I did want to take Kerry Carpenter. He has good numbers against Mr. JT Ginn. But something in my gut told me that, like I said, I think Tariq Skubal and JT go at it. And a couple strikeouts for both of them. Not a couple, like 6, 7 each, probably. Tariq could have like 8 or 9. Next game up, first gentleman going on our slip. You got Braves versus Pirates in Pittsburgh. You got the dog of a pitcher, Paul Skeens, the phenom on the mound for the Pirates. Hasn't been great lately. Kind of been getting kicked around. I think he locks in today, except he is about to walk the first batter. I would say he could probably throw 10 strikeouts tonight. But, okay, we got one out. That's fine. Skeens, lock it in. Kind of fading the Braves today. They've been hot, but, yeah, I don't think their pitcher does the greatest. His name is Waldrop. Something H. Waldrop. Hurston. Oh, I was going to say Houston. Hurston Waldrop. The righty from Atlanta. I think, like I said, Valdez. That's what we got. I can't even say his first name. Emerson? Esmerlin. That sounds like a girl name. Esmerlin. Valdez. Chunky boy. Get the job done. We got 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for you. I think this is a high-scoring game for the Pirates, hopefully. Think Skeens could get locked in, hopefully. I don't know. He's all over the place. We'll see what happens there. But like I said, Valdez, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. First gentleman going on the slip. And then you got Yankees versus Rays. Next game up, you got Cam Schiller actually had himself a game. I told you guys he was going to lock in. Told you guys. I told you. I said he was going to have himself a game. And he did. You got Will Warren and Ian Seymour on the mound. Seymour sees less. Sorry, had to throw it out there. I like saying it. I think this could be a pitcher's duel. I think Rays might get some runs here. Who knows what happens. But we are skipping that one. I think it should be a pitcher's duel. Mariners versus Marlins. Next game up. Next gentleman going on the main slip and the home run slip. You got Otto Lopez, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Guy's an animal. He's been on fire. We're going to keep riding that hot bat of his. And then you got Mr. Liam Hicks on the home run slip against Mr. Brian. Woo! That guy's been booty. Not even basura. Booty, the bad kind of booty. He's been terrible. He even said it the other day. He's been not feeling great after the postgame interview. Yeah, we know. We can see in your pitches and shit. They're not good. So keep getting rocked, Brian. Maybe you figured out. after the All-Star break, but tonight the Marlins dominate you. Otto Lopez, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Liam Hicks to go Yabo. Next game up, Astros versus the Nationals. You see it right there. Big O nope. Big O nope. Not doing it. I don't know if you saw, I just looked over here. I was so scared that I wasn't recording, and I was going to be like, oh. But we're recording. We're live. We're doing it. Astros versus Nationals, like I said, nope. Next game up, Royals versus Mets in New York, in the Big Apple. I don't know why I'm doing this. I told Tim, that the teams I do not bet on are specifically the Mets and the Cubs these days. We're betting on Carson Benji. I like Benji. Hope that's how you pronounce it. Carson Benji from the Mets. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Royals versus Mets. They're showing... Okay, that's why. They're showing me the first game of the doubleheader. I don't know what's going on. Seth Lugo. That's who we're fading from Kansas City. I don't think he has a good game today. He hasn't been great all season. I don't know what this guy's name is. Oh, I was going to call him Colonel Perez. It's Ciano. Ciano? Ciano. I don't know. I think this guy, he's a bullpen guy. I think I saw it earlier. Not that he gets locked in, but I think Kansas City has a hard time getting locked in, but maybe I'm wrong. I am hoping that Carson Bengay has himself a good game. He doesn't have any numbers against Seth Lugo, but the lefty has been hot. Trusting that bat. He's batting in the 5 spot behind Lindor in front of Polanco. Polanco, that's why we're taking it. Polanco, Jorge Polanco from the Mariners, former Mariner. 4 for 8, 1 home run, 1 RBI against Seth Lugo. Then you got Jacob Young and Brett Beatty. I just believe Carson Bang gets on base here. Whether he brings in Lindor or he gets on base himself, and Polanco goes Yabo, brings him in, or Jacob Young, Brett Beatty do the job. Bottom of the lineup, Seth Lugo has to lock in. First 3 or 4 guys going against Soto and them. I said you got to lock in super quick. If not, he's going to get rocked around, and we should get that Carson Benji. We should get that prop easily. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Next game up, Phillies versus Reds. Meh. Just a big old meh. I did want to fade Andrew Abbott here. They're going against Zach Wheeler and the Phillies. I think Zach does have a difficult time in Great American Ballpark, just like most pitchers do. We've already talked about this. But he could dial in. Like I said, we're just skipping it. I'm not going to really touch any offensive props here. Yeah, we're just going to skip over that. No need to talk about it. Red Sox versus White Sox. One of my favorite props of the day. Sorry, Billy, my guy. We're going to Colson Montgomery, the Monte, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Excuse me. That's what that was. That was a burp. My bad. Going against Peyton Tolley. Peyton Tolley's been kind of good this year, but he's in Southside tonight. They're in Chicago. I think the noise gets to him, and honestly, he hasn't been that great the last couple of outings. So I think that trend continues. I think Boston continues to struggle. Going to the White Sox tonight. Colson Montgomery batting in that 3 spot. Should get the job done. Also, the next gentleman going on our home run slip. Miggy Vargas, former Dodger. I don't know if I said it the other day, but he is also an All-Star this year. So congratulations, Miguel Vargas. You freaking deserve it. If I haven't already said it, well deserved. That was like one of my favorite players a couple of years ago on our team. It was unfortunate to see him leave and go to a crappy White Sox team, but they're doing absolutely amazing this year. Actually rooting for them and him. And Colson Montgomery, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Get it done, kid. Guardians versus Twins. This should be an absolute pitcher's duel. A great game. Joey Cantillo versus Taj Bradley for Minnesota Twins. Nothing more to be said. Taj should get 6 to 7 strikeouts. Joey should have 6 to 7 strikeouts. These lineups are going to have a hard time finding some runs here. Could be a low-scoring game. That's why we're skipping it. That's why we call it a pitcher's duel. Brewers versus Cardinals. Last game, or last gentleman going on the main slip. I said it before. Tarps off. Tarps off in St. Louis. Please upset the Brewers. I'd love to see it happen. You guys got beat earlier in the day. This was a doubleheader. So hopefully Brewers are a little tired from earlier. You got Hunter Dobbins going for the St. Louis Cardinals, and then Gasser, the other guy. I was like, we're not going to fade him. We're not going to fade him because his name's Gasser. We're fading him tonight. We're fading him tonight. He's going to get rocked. And Mr. Ivan Herrera, we're going a half hits, runs, RBI. Just a single hit, runner, RBI. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. He is 2 for 2 already against Gasser with a home run, 2 RBIs. Should be the easiest prop of the night. I just dumbed it down, took a half instead of 1.5, just in case Jordan Walker can't get the job done behind him, or Nelson Velasquez, or Alec Burleson. One of those guys. This should be easy. Should be a high-scoring game here in St. Louis. Figure it out, Ivan. Get it done. Angels versus Rangers. No, thank you. See right there? No, thanks. No, thank you. D-backs versus Padres. Same thing. Nope. Skipping it. Like I said, I was going to take Jackson Merrill. Fade Zach Gallen, who's been basura. Absolute trash this year. Something's telling me to stay away. Padres have been, I would say, up and down, but no, they've just been down as shit. Super down. We're fading them. We're fading the D-backs. Tie game. Nobody scores any runs. 0-0. Never seen it in MLB before, but it'll happen tonight. Nobody scores a run. They're going to have to call the game due to excessive ass playing. Yeah, they suck, both of them. So, Jays versus Giants. Next game up. We're skipping that one. They both suck as well. Second place team from last year, Blue Jays. Not touching it. Versus the Giants. I'll go over it real quick. Pitchers are Trevor McDonald for the Giants and Spencer Miles. Spencer's actually having a decent run at the season so far. So, I think he locks down the Giants. I don't trust any of those Jays batters, maybe except Vladdy Guerrero Jr., maybe. Okay? Maybe. Rockies versus Dodgers. We did it. We got to the last game on the notebook. Obviously, we're getting that dub tonight. They wanted to have a little tussle yesterday. Dalton Rushing, our bully, says right there, Dubski. Dalton Rushing, our bully of a catcher, said he ain't doing that shit here. Maybe he was a little out of hand. Maybe the guy wasn't talking to him, but he stood his ground, and the guy tried to get tough back. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You got Michael Lorenzen. Absolute dog shit. Sorry, Michael. It's the truth. You're dog shit. Against Justin the Shark Robleski. Mookie, will Justin Robleski have 6 strikeouts or more tonight? You heard it from Mookie first. Robleski, 6+ strikeouts against this ass of a team, the Rockies. And then we do got Mr. Max Muncy, a homer to go Yabo on the home run slip. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the homework. We did it. We finally did it. We got to the finish line. Let's see. Let's lock in. Who's the first game up real quick? See if anybody's doing their freaking jobs. Okay, well, I guarantee you Kerry Carpenter. Oh, no, he's up to bat right now. Oh, look it. Kerry got out. That's why we didn't take him, because JT Ginn is good, except he let 2 runs in already. Oh, nice. Colt Keith, the guy I never take. He had a home run today. Solid. Solid, Colt. Thanks a lot, brother. Valdez is the next guy up. They are just going into their part of the lineup. So we got about 4 guys. Maybe we see it before we get out of here. Oh, I do want to recap. We recapped already. Our shitty slip from yesterday. Let's go ahead and lock into our main slip on Price Picks. Sick. They're already offering an early payout. Solid. Oh, where's Otto? Okay, that's why. Okay, well, Otto Lopez is on base. That's awesome. That's our first guy. Otto Lopez, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Esmerlin Valdez, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. All these guys are 1.5 hits, runs, hits, runs, RBIs. I'll just go down the list. Otto Lopez, Esmerlin Valdez, Carson Benji, Colson, Monty Montgomery, and Ivan Herrera. Actually, he's the only one that has a half hits, runs, RBIs. So I freaking lied. 4 gents to get 1.5, and Herrera a single. Just one. Just uno. $24. Shout out Kobe. He's over there. See him right there. Absolute GOAT. $24 to win 312 on the night. This is our main slip. It's the main geyser. We already got Otto Lopez on base. Esmerlin hasn't even came up to bat. We're doing fantastic right now. It's looking freaking great, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll get into our home run slip. Mr. Liam Hicks to go freaking Yabo in Miami. Against Brian Wu. Miguel Vargas, former Dodger, taking Mr. Peyton Tolley Yardy in Southside Chicago, and Mr. Mad Max Muncy to take Mr. Michael Lorenzen out of the park. $7.77. I'm not good at math. It's insanely terrible. $7.77. I should just say that to pay out $1,123 and 0.08 cents. See, I said it wrong again. Jesus. But yeah, that's a cool payout. $7.77 to pay out $1,123.08. Back to the Kobe thing. 8.24. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get it done for 1,200 buckaroos. Let's figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Those are our only 2 slips of the night. We're dialed in. It's Taco Tuesday. I got some chicken tendies in the microwave that I got earlier. But the boy's feeling some tacos. So, Olga's, answer the phone. I'm about to call you guys up. We're about to get some tacos. El Pastor. Cheers, ladies and gents. Miller Lite. Figure it out. Hit your boy back up. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to tell you again tonight. Appreciate you guys tapping in for lab session 121, episode 121. Bet with Juice. Let's hit some damn bets tonight. Let's have a night. Happy Taco Tuesday. Peace.